Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people all over the world, welcome to another episode of TylerBrianHour, aka TBH, aka TBR. I'm your co-host, Be Heard, aka Brian, aka Prince Vegito out there hating. Before I pass it to my brother, my brethren, it might sound a little different because we are kind of in two different areas. It's my fault. We're going to get into that when we get into that. But it's been too damn long since I passed it to my boy, my brethren, Mans and MTTL. You want to say something to the people?
Boy, it's been too damn long, like you said. And what up, though? It's your co-host, Tyler the Libra, a.k.a. TTL, a.k.a. Libra Hendricks in the building. We are gathered here today on May 9th, 2023. I just want to say a happy early Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, to all the Earths out there that make your children what they are, and for bringing us into this world. Be her your mother especially Mama Dukes.
Likewise.
Yeah, man. I just want to get that out there. And to any of our longtime friends that are now mothers too. So like, I'm happy for y'all. Appreciate y'all, and y'all doing it for. Y'all definitely doing it for your kids, bro. So I just want to get that out there. But anyway, yeah, it's been a long time. Damn near about a month. For whatever reason, I got this Be Heard to me. I just got this raggedy ass cough for like a month now, and don't worry, I got myself checked and everything. It's not COVID related. It's just this raggedy ass smoker's cough. So I need to figure out what this is, so I could be back to sound like a normal person.
And let me clarify. We haven't really been face to face to do a podcast in a while, and that's not because of this cold. It is not because I gave him to him or nothing like that. It's more so. Well, actually, let me start with what Tyler said, because I think Tyler made a good point that I wasn't even going to touch on. Yeah, shout out to all the mothers out there. Shout out to the strongest women that I know personally. My two closest, obviously, being Mom Dukes and then Grandma. And then also shout out to Ken's being a first-time mother. Happy Mother's Day to her. And shout out to Andrea and Brian, my three relatively close homegirls of mine that I truly appreciate, and I'd probably go fucking crazy without. So I don't know if they'll listen to this, but yeah, shout out to them. But the whole reason why we kind of had disappeared was so just to give a little timetable. Tyler went to Detroit. Obviously I want him to touch on that when I'm done. Then I had called backs, and due to unfortunate circumstances that I won't get into because it's nobody's business, but I had to take down those episodes. So then the reason why you guys never got another episode was one, conflict of schedules, but for at least my aspect and my part is more to blame than Tyler. So if y'all want to send death threats to go crazy, I guess. But the main reason is because the company that I work at right now currently, it's like summer, it's outdoors, it's lawnmower parts, so it's kind of centric around that sort of thing. So by definition, we're kind of in our busy season, right? And with being in our busy season, we've been busy. I ain't gonna lie. Last year, I felt like, to just put a perfect analogy, last year when we was in busy season, we had the Rams. You know what I'm saying? We was the Rams when they got everybody, when they got Von Miller, they got Odell Beckham, they traded away them picks, fucked them picks. We had the squad, we had the dream team. Now we look like the Rams of this year. Not saying that the pieces we got ain't good, but they just got to get up to speed. And I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's just because we just don't have the right people. I think I know what the reason is now, but I mean, it's work, so it's not really important to get into that on the podcast, and I don't want to keep Tyler, but we just don't have the right pieces currently, or finding our strive, I guess. It's early seasons, but I ain't gonna lie, man, this shit been kicking my ass. Like just today, like usually Mondays are busier day, and then it gradually declines throughout the week, so Friday's like our easy day, if you will. Nigga, I got out 7 o'clock today, and had I not left early yesterday, I would have gotten out at 7 o'clock, damn near 8. Like, we kind of just been getting our ass kicked, I'm not gonna lie. So it's been tough, it's been strenuous. And then to go even more full transparency, So I'll get home around 6ish. I'm able to eat, shower, prep notes, and do certain things for the podcast again in order to prep for the podcast. But what's been happening lately is by getting off at 7 or 8, and how we're currently recording this at 9 o'clock, I wouldn't be able to get to Tyler's till 9 or 10. And then you figure we usually do a 2-hour podcast because we usually do one podcast episode a week. So we try to give you all like a lengthy, digestible, bite size for your week or whatever. I wouldn't be getting home till like 12. And then I wouldn't be able to upload the episode till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was barely getting sleep. And like, it's mainly on me. Like, I've been fucked up last month. Like, a lot of shit's been going on in my life alone that I'm not even including Tyler on. And he can speak for his viewpoint. But a lot of shit's been fucked up. And not to mention, I even sprained my ankle. Like, we getting old, bro. Like, I'm getting to the point where, like, my ankle's so fucked, I could barely walk. And, I didn't feel like carrying that all podcast equipment upstairs too. So that's the reason why I haven't been able to deliver on my part of the podcast. What you were saying, Tyler?
I was like, man, what? That shit crazy as hell, bro. Cause like, it's starting to get to the point where like niggas really need to stretch. Like I ain't never had to stretch before work or like after work ever in my life. Cause I just go straight to it. I just go straight to the gym. And that's damn near my stretching right there. But motherfuckers was telling me how, because I work with auto glass. If anybody that don't know, I saw a video of a nigga's whole shoulder give out and drop the windshield on the top of like an Audi 2020 hood. Just cause like he was like his shoulder was so strained, and I already got shoulder problems already. So that shit, I was like, God damn, bro. And he was like, that nigga was probably like, I want to say he was like 20, 27, 28. 27, 28. And now he got shoulder problems out the ass. He got a dislocated shoulder. And the thing about it is, it's like, obviously his company paid him and whatever, workman's comp, whatever. But like, nigga, that's a function that you really need every single day. Like, how you like? I don't know. That shit's crazy as hell. So like, that's why I got really start stretching and take care of my body for real. And
that's you only got one.
Yeah, that's another thing, bro. Like, I'm trying. I always keep talking about like I'm not really trying to lose weight. I'm trying to just sustain what I have in a long period of time. But like, if niggas are sitting on the couch more than they are going to the gym or like going outside, then that's definitely a problem. And I'm starting to find that as a problem because, yeah, like we said, bro, I'm getting that belly now, and I don't want to be a wide back ass nigga no more. I don't want to be in that category. I've been there earlier in my lifetime. I damn sure don't want to look at that again. So,
I mean, that's like kind of what you touched on, bro. Like, hold on, let me see if I can find the actual health app. Because the point I was gonna make while I'm looking for the health app on my phone is that like
do this body shape and shit.
We both do physically demanding shit. Like, I'm pretty much like, in theory, just to give someone a perspective of what I do every day, I could lift like things like what Tyler lifts as far as glass and stuff like that, but I'm shopping. Essentially, I'm like the nigga that does the Walmart online orders for your orders or whatever. I'm doing that, but for like lawnmower parts, right? Just today, I took 12,000 steps. Which is cool because it's like, all right, I'm getting cardio in, but like I got a bum ankle, nigga, so I'm like doing the shit where you like rock and slide and you rock and slide as you walking because you're trying to keep up with your body because your ankle just, you're not trying to put too much weight and pressure on it. And it's like, I'm getting to the point where I'm getting old enough to where our jobs are physically demanding to where, nigga, it's gonna be hard to work out. Like, if you don't work out and your body fucked up on top of that, you really gotta work twice as hard to fix your body. Like, it's one thing if you just sit around all day, and granted, they say sitting is the new smoking, which I just believe it's like a moderation thing. Like I'd rather, trust me personally, I would rather sit all day than smoke. But I could see a world where they're like, all right, nigga, if all you do is sitting, that's terrible for you. I could see that. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to get to the point where it's like my average in May is fucking 10,000 steps. That's just because we've been working till 7 a lot more. Like, I want to be able to work out and actually take care of my body and stretch and move, and yeah, this shit's crazy. Like, we 30 next year, bro.
Yeah, anyway, bro. Like I said, like, bro, yeah, I don't get. Thing about it is I don't get how niggas be going to the gym like first thing, like when they know they gotta get up. If they got a morning job, I got niggas that I know that will get up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, be at work at 8, and then get off work and then go about their day, or they go back to the gym. They'll double down on the gym twice a day. I'm
double.
like, what the you doing?
Double is crazy. Double is crazy.
The gym on a weekday is crazy as hell. Why would you do that?
But I
felt me.
I figure it'd be better to, because then you can crash out. Like, if you go early, that's like in a perfect world, that's what I would be if I didn't have a physically demanding job, or even if I did have a physically demanding job. If I could wake up early, get some good night's rest, like say go to bed now, wake up at 5, work out, finish that, and then go to the gym, and then just go to sleep or whatever. But that was like my biggest thing, is like reason why I was like hating, like I was really hating my life because we weren't doing the podcast, because obviously like you're my best friend and I like talking to you, chopping up with you. But I was hating my life just because it was like, nigga, that's all I would do. Like I would go to work I would literally leave my house around 7 to go to work, and then come home at 7. It was 12-hour days. And it's just like, I wouldn't go podcast, I wouldn't do nothing. So like, I want to find a balance. Like, I think that's the biggest thing with life.
Yeah, man. Like, you gotta find that balance, but at the same time, it's almost very, very difficult for you to not try to kill yourself while doing so. Because you think about it like this. You got your regular work week. Then you got, to get your body, all situated. You go to the gym, get your sleep or whatever, get a massage, whatever, body maintenance. And then, you gotta be social, or you gotta, see your moms or whatever. Like, you trying to fit that all into what, like a 40, like on top of your already 40 hour work week. You gotta try to fit at least probably like 8, what I said, probably like 8 hours of that into that too.
Mm-hmm.
So the way you think about it is that you're in the perfect world, you want to be able to do all that, but at the same time, you gotta be able to sacrifice something for something out of those to be able to really be stable and not kill yourself. So what I try to do is that, like, I make social time. We do this podcast. I go to the gym tomorrow after work, and then, every other day I'm going to the gym. And then on Fridays, I usually just chill out, go see Mama Dukes. And then Saturday is usually my social time. And then Sunday, I'm getting back into the rhythm of what the fuck I just did like the previous week. So, I mean, with all that considered, though, it's almost, I wouldn't say for me, it's too straining. But at the same time, you can feel when your shit's about to crack. You can feel like, as far as like you're not, like, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, your shit's about to fall apart. And that's me right now. Like, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen to this bike. I'm just gonna go. I don't even really care anymore, bro. I'm just trying to see myself lean.
That's kind of how I feel now, because like, I don't know if you're like this, but like, I go through an array of emotions at work. Cause like sometimes like I'd be at work and I'm pretty optimistic, like, oh, I'm about to go kill it. We about to get this shit done, be in and out, bank job, nigga. Then like after lunch hit, it's usually after lunch. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. Shit ain't never gonna end. I hate it here. And like,
I really don't be giving a fuck about nobody at work in the morning. I just go straight to clock in, and like for me, I gotta be able to. You can't talk to me until at least 9:50. You can't talk to me until at least 9:50, 10 o'clock, because like I'm just like I'm mean. I'm really mean. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I just don't want to be bothered. I just want to get the shit out of the way that I need to. And by the time probably like 12 o'clock hits or like 1, then I'm good. Like that's when I really start getting in tune with like, all right, I need to start getting this shit done. So around 3, I could just be chill and be a lazy ass nigga the rest of the day. So
see, I wish it was like that, but like I guess all my jobs are kind of like team. It's weird. They're individuals, but they're team dependent
like more,
too.
But your shit's like more like production wise, like
yeah.
So like you niggas gotta be on you, kind of.
But I mean, I could go at my own pace. But that's the thing is like it's always a team concept. So if like a nigga slacking, then that's gonna just make us all have to work harder. And that's the thing I hate about production. Why? Even though I'm trying to get into sales, but like it's like niggas don't like jobs don't understand the concept of like, all right, at 5 we done, regardless of where we at. Like them niggas be like, nah, we shit, we gotta y'all niggas don't get out here till 10 o'clock. That's on y'all. It's like, man, what the fuck? But yeah,
you know how that should be in like school. You know how that should be like how like the bell ring, and then the teacher be like, nah, that bell don't ring for you.
I dismiss you.
Yeah, I dismiss you. That's how they be dogging you at work sometimes after 5 o'clock. That's how I got my tip. That one time when I showed you my tip, niggas like what? It had to be like last Thursday or something like that. Nigga, it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. I was out in Bondurant doing this job. Not 7 o'clock in the morning, but like 7 o'clock at night. That shit was crazy as hell, bro, because I didn't get back to the shop until damn near 8, I think. So,
and that'd be the worst part about jobs is like you got clothes too. It's like, man, all right, I'd be like, man, I already did the work, nigga. Could have some other nigga clean this up, shit
stupid as hell, bro. And I didn't even like when I got back to the shop, bro. I didn't even pick up my shit. I just left it straight on my toolbox.
But it'd be dead tomorrow.
Shit. Left the van keys up in there.
Oh, this nigga stupid. That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I definitely feel that breaking point shit. Like I definitely feel like I'm close. Cause like I guess to circle back, my whole point of bringing up work and all that stuff was like just timing. Like this shit don't stop, bro. Like I really want just a day for life to stop. Like not another day to move forward, not another day. Like I just need an in-between day. Like I just need time to stop so nigga can just figure out a few things and just set up a few things so I could actually make some progress in life versus trying to do all this shit within what realistically say I get off at 7, say I gotta sleep, so say I sleep at midnight. Within 5 hours is not enough time. Like there's not enough time to get a whole bunch of shit together and your ducks in order, at least for me. But
yeah, man, it's crazy as hell. I definitely need a time where like I could just like sit and just stop and think and kind of recomputerize myself.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I do apologize to y'all for not being able to give y'all a podcast, but I mean, we can easily do this all the time, especially since I already have all the things set up. Like the fact that I don't have to transfer this to 3 different things to get this audio episode out there. I can literally just upload it as we're done. But I say all that to say that, yeah, man, talk about the Detroit trip. We didn't get to dive into that. How was that?
It's man, I, it's an experience every time I go there, man. It's home. Like I said, man, like I bring to y'all every single week, man. It's home every time I go there. The people, whether it be the people, some family out there, whether it be just like the aspects of just the city all around, it's definitely one of those places that, like, if you're not scared to go to, I would definitely go to. And for me, it's kind of crazy because I've been there probably like three or four times. Just growing up as a kid, just going on like family vacations and stuff like that. So like really the whole city really doesn't it really didn't change for me until like I started actually getting out there and just walking around, actually seeing it for what it is. And like it definitely is something that like it has that vibe to me where like it's like I belong here. And never I never I never found a place like that for me. So it's definitely experience to be had. Definitely some food to be had out there if you ever go.
So outside of going to the game, what else did you do in Detroit this time around?
I went to my favorite spots. I went to Lou's Deli. I went to Coney Island. I didn't get me some Jets pizza. I didn't give me. It was a toss up between Jets or Little Caesars, and those are like damn near the Detroit staples of pizza, either Jets or Little Caesars. But I highly recommend Jets though. Didn't get any of that. Went to Greektown for a little bit. Greektown was not too bad. It's pretty much I would categorize Greektown as like the East Village of Detroit. So like it's pretty cleaned up. It's pretty I wouldn't say it's gentrified, but like there's a certain type of demographic over there. That is in that general area. Let's see what else do I do? Went to Motown again. Every time I go up there, I got, for whatever reason, even if it's just the gift shop, I gotta go to the Motown record studio, just to see what's up. I got a cousin that works up there. He just got his job up there, so like it was good seeing him. Yeah, bro, and like the thing about it is that every time I come back, it's like you know when I don't know if you like get the dialect yet or you've heard the dialect or anybody knows is that Detroiters have like a draw to their accent a little bit. Every time I come back, my mom gets mad as hell because I get a little bit of draw. So,
like how you announce or how you pronounce words or something? Like, what do you mean?
It's kind of like, you know how like New Yorkers have their accent and stuff like that, and like it's kind of like how words are pronounced. It's people say that like a Detroit drawl is kind of like, it sounds a little bit southern, a little bit, and I'm not too sure I agree with that, but I don't know, to each his own. But it's definitely how like you talk. You definitely say foe instead of four, or four, foe or four, and do. What else? You say dough instead of though. You know, it's just one of those things where like I picked up recently in my life, and it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I tend to notice it when you like say like check this out though. That's the only thing I really notice it of, like a draw. could kind of see why they think it's Southern. I don't know. I think it's just more so because like Midwest don't really have like an accent. Like, there's not like a distinguished, definitive accent for the Midwest. And I think, if anything,
somebody told me
it might be Detroit or Chicago.
What?
I said it either might be Detroit or Chicago. I'm trying to think of what would be the Midwest accent.
Somebody told me a Milwaukee accent is just like a fusion between Detroit and Chicago. So,
I mean, I believe it.
I don't know if anybody's listening to this, they could like attest to this, but like that's what I heard. So, I don't know.
I believe it because I don't. Do we know anyone from Milwaukee? Or like I said, did we know anyone from Milwaukee? I don't feel like I've ever really met a Milwaukee nigga that like really reps it, I guess.
My mama's side of the family's from Milwaukee.
Do they have an accent to you?
Nah. At least not that I remember. Because my grandma really lived there for like, I want to say like 20 years of her life, and she died before I even really got a chance to even really talk to her like that, or like even like decipher what she was saying. So
I think my uncle had a stint up there too.
But yeah, man, like people's like, as far as Detroit goes as a city, it's probably the best. It's probably the best hidden gem that you could probably think of. Why? Because people think it's already raggedy, and people think it's already run down. People already think it's ghetto as hell. So, for a person that already has those stereotypes, you might, if you're really adventurous, you might as well just go there and see for yourself, you know? And then you'll see why you love it so much. You'll come out, I'll put it like this, you'll come out thinking completely different of what it is.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure, like...
Because when you think about it, you really have everything that you need in the city. I mean, it's the Motor City. You know, there's obviously... We have car shows. There's a lot of car shows. There's definitely food, definitely known for food. And we got four sports teams inside the downtown area itself. So, you know, there's shit to do, obviously, in the city. Well, and you got Canada right across the river, so.
I mean, I'm sure it's the same, like, when people talk about, like, Iowa, right? Like, there's stuff to do. Like, somebody could be like, oh, the farmer's market's cool, and this, and the third, or the fair. Like, there's always going to be stuff in the city, and also... I'm just using Iowa for example, since we both know
and
it.
It's black.
Like, we know Iowa, so when somebody like bigs up Iowa or talks this, third about it, we're kind of like, it's all right. And I think it's just also from the aspect from you always visiting. Do I think you'll still have the same sentiment when you move there eventually and live there? Yeah, I do. It's just I can see a world where somebody might visit Detroit and like find all these great things about Detroit and be like, oh yeah, that's great. And then I can see somebody living in Detroit and then like say they just go to a concert or some shit and they're walking back and somehow they end up on 8 Mile. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This shit look like a fucking, I'm not gonna diss it, but like I can see a world like that. Cause when I lived in Arizona, man, literally me in Arizona was prime example. I lived in Mesa in the Tempe area, so I was around Arizona State University and I'm walking on campus. They got the palm trees. The shit looked like a movie. It looked like every fucking college type of movie where it just looked beautiful and niggas was like riding bikes, skateboards, all types of shit. I'm like, yo, this shit's amazing. Then I went to the Drake concert downtown Phoenix. I'm walking by. I'm like, this shit is nasty as fuck. What the fuck is all this dirty ass shit? Phoenix? I mean, I think it just depends on where you at. And I think to go to the point of where I was giving you advice and was talking about it, like, I don't want to struggle there. If I could be up, and say you was like, yo, let's move to Michigan, I might be singing a different tune because I'm like, all right, fuck it, it's in the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? It's a popular city, a lot of black. It looks good. Like there's some areas of Michigan where I'm like, it looks dope. It looks amazing. You know, El Chicote's there. One of my best friends at FGC. Grim, one of my best friends, period. He's there. Like there's a lot of beneficial things to Michigan for me, but in order for me to move, especially go somewhere else, like nigga, I gotta be up. I cannot be struggling in Michigan. Fuck no, especially like your car. No, I can just think of scenarios.
Yeah, bro. Like, honestly, bro, like Michigan, as far I don't know, like I don't know, like every single part of Michigan, but like cost of living, it's not. It's definitely. I mean, it's not. It doesn't move the needle. I mean, a little bit, but it doesn't move the needle that much from Iowa. If we're being completely honest, bro.
But the scary part is like the way the economy's going. Everything's gonna go up.
If you can find like a $700 1-bedroom apartment in Brightmo, and you'll be straight.
But they say you move next year, and that shit might be 8 to 9, depending on how this dollar moving.
Depending on how the city going.
Yeah, that too.
So.
That too. Speaking of cities in different areas and niggas moving, Dillon Brooks got packed up from the Memphis Grizzlies. And what's crazy too is like him getting packed up is he was announced second team all defensive team.
They told that nigga he can't be there no more.
They said under no circumstances will he be here.
They said under no circumstances, which is crazy as hell.
You know what that's like? That's like the nigga that got fired that day, but he ain't know he got fired till the end of the day. It was like, yeah, Dillon, come to my office real quick. The nigga think he getting a promotion or some shit. It's like, yeah, we're gonna let you go. And the nigga mad as fuck. Why y'all let me work the whole shift then? What the fuck?
That's like a nigga. I'm gonna say it like this. That's like a nigga. That's like a nigga that show up every day. That's on time every day, that don't cause no trouble. Well, he does cause trouble, but at the same time, like his production is low as hell. So production don't meet good attendance. Your ass is out of there. That's basically how that situation went.
That nigga was on his final strike and had to behave on his best behavior.
Because it ain't like the nigga don't fit there. It's just that like he ain't, the production ain't meeting what the fuck he is. So like if you gonna be a bad motherfucker, if you gonna be like that, then you have to play accordingly to that, I feel like.
Oh, 100%.
Nigga is just not playing accordingly to that. Like he was talking crazy to LeBron. LeBron was like, yeah, all right.
Like, I think we're having a different conversation if he shoots 45% from the field. Or not from the field, excuse me, from three. Like, if he shot better, like that whole series, he shot like shit. And it's like, you're talking shit to LeBron and you're not even defending him because, like, what are you doing?
That's
like,
what I'm saying, though. Like, nigga was just talking just to talk.
Just to take an L. Like, can I actually look up his playoff stats? I actually want to know what this nigga did.
I was telling you too, Detroit, we could use a crazy nigga. You can use a silly ass nigga like him too.
That's why one of my next questions was going to be, do you see him going there?
I want Draymond though.
See, I think it's going to be hard.
It makes sense. It makes total sense, right? Draymond already got everything that he needs in Golden State. He's been Defensive Player of the Year. He's been an All-Star. He's got 4 rings. What else is there except to come back home? He's a Michigan boy himself, straight from Saginaw. So,
yeah, I think your only problem with that though is, nigga, LeBron's not there. That nigga is definitely gonna want to play with LeBron.
See, yeah, I didn't want to say it, but
I mean, if like, say Detroit was kind of like a Houston. I mean, Detroit does have some young pieces. They have Cade. They could very well get another piece in the draft. They could maybe have some potential. I don't know how their money's looking, especially when they just open it up to basically the CBA is allowing more players. Like you have three players with a max contract now. I mean, granted, I don't know who the fuck would give Draymond Green a max contract at this stage in his career, but I guess I could see a world where he stays on the Warriors. Yeah, this nigga was ass. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga in the final game, what this nigga average? Nigga had 10 points, a foul, a turnover, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. This nigga was caca. Shot 40% from the field. No, from 3. And shot 36% from the field goal. Nigga, stop shooting. What the? Nah, this nigga Dillon Brooks gonna be in China going crazy.
You see how Boogie doing?
Yeah, Boogie balling, man. Boogie is balling.
Once they get overseas, once they get across that water, bro, they just start balling.
Because outside of Europe, no one really plays that high level of competition like that. So,
Carol over there.
Yo, and this nigga is light skinned, and he's from Ontario. This nigga Dillon Brooks becomes funnier the more I look him up. What the fuck? I think Dillon Brooks will play in the league. I definitely think he's good enough. I think he has to go to a team where I think prime example. Actually, I kind of want to look. I'm on Basketball Reference for those of you who do not know. I kind of want to look up his height and build. I think PJ Tucker is a great. Tucker, Jay Crowder are kind of great examples of what a Dillon Brooks could accept as far as like a role and like what his job is on the team. How the fuck? So PJ stands for his nickname Pops Jr. I thought that was his name. I was like, nigga, your name's Pops Jr. What the fuck? Sorry, I was reading too much into some shit. But yeah, Jay Crowder, PJ Tucker, I could easily see Dillon Brooks go. I could see Dillon Brooks, no shit, like no trolling, no nothing. I could see that nigga on the Warriors, especially if if Draymond does go somewhere and goes to a Dallas or goes to Los Angeles, wherever LeBron's at, really. I could see a world where fucking Dillon Brooks is like, hey, come in here, just play good defense, hit the open 3, and we don't give a fuck what you do. We literally just dealt with it with Draymond Green. So I could see a world where that happens.
They gonna let hit open 3s?
I mean, shit, if Looney trying to shoot, but they let Poole shooting, the way Poole's shooting, fuck it. At least you know Dillon Brooks is giving you some defense. And you already dealt with it with Draymond. It's not like you're not used to this type of antics and craziness.
Draymond ain't gonna be talking, but Draymond don't be talking to LeBron crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. There needs to be
I'm just saying.
There needs to be laws and passage on beat writing, because Draymond has been insane lately. That nigga told Stephen Kerr
right on a podcast and start going.
That nigga said, "Yo, I told Steve Kerr to let us, miss a day so we could go watch LeBron break the record."
I wasn't even gonna bring that up. I forgot all about that.
I wasn't either until I just thought about it. The more I thought about it, I'm like, yo, that's insane.
I remember that. I ain't forget that.
That is crazy meat writing.
I would have benched that nigga. Nah, that can't go on no longer. He need to
relax.
Just go to the Lakers, bro.
At this point, I think he will go in there. Speaking of the Lakers, what do you think of that series? Do you think it's over?
What I think about this series is that I think this might be the best supporting cast that LeBron has had since probably Miami. Honest with you, because everybody's had a game. You see, D'Lo had a game. You see, Austin have a game. Who else? We haven't seen a Schroeder game yet.
We haven't. I mean, he might be the only one that hasn't had one.
He's damn near due for a game. Schroeder's damn near due for a game. I'm waiting for it. But yeah, AD every other day, Davis.
Every other day is funny.
They was calling that nigga every other day, bro. But I like how this team is built, and I like that they stay aggressive. They put bodies on Golden State. And I like how they just been shooting. They've been going toe to toe with Golden State. They're probably the only team that I've seen this year that's really stood their ground against them. As far as when Golden State gets hot, they start, just barraging threes and stuff like that. And they don't stand. They don't shy away from it. So that's what I like about this Lakers team.
It's almost crazy, right? Like, all you had to do with LeBron and AD was give them niggas that could shoot and niggas that could play defense, and then voila. It's crazy how that works. Like, I could have told you that. Like, you ever wonder like why niggas can't be GMs? Right? Like, I could have been a GM. Like, I would have just got him nothing but defensive players and niggas that could shoot. The fuck?
Yeah, man. Like, it seems simple as hell, but at the same time, we're not management, we're not GM, we're not, we're not coaches. So like what we think sounds good to us, it might not fit for them. So like it's one of those things where like we're saying all this shit like it'd be so simple, but at the same time, the NBA is still like any other sport. The NBA is still a business. The right shit has to fall into place. The right people have to fall into place and stuff like that. So,
and I mean, like, they're also in a position to where, the Lakers are in a really good spot. Like, I think the Nuggets have showcased every sort of like reasoning as to why somebody could be hesitant on them. I think Phoenix is playing out of their mind and they're playing good. But they just don't have no depth. And I don't know how many games in a row that fucking, like, say Kevin Durant and Devin Brooks get past this series, but them niggas still got DeAndre Ayton and Chris Paul on their team. And I don't think Kevin Durant and... What the fuck they supposed to do
with DeAndre Ayton, bro? I'm trying to figure this out every single time I watch them.
Shit.
What the fuck they supposed to do with Chris Paul, bro?
Well, let Chris Paul retire at the end of the season, especially if they win the chip, and then let fucking Ayton, I ain't gonna lie, I'll try to get that nigga back to Indianapolis. Like, yo, y'all wanted him in the offseason, right? Well, we can work something out.
I ain't gonna lie, them niggas is not winning the chip with CP3 on the court. And that's a hard take.
I got an even harder take for you. I want CP3 to win a chip because I don't want him to become the best. You don't want him to be ringless? No, I don't want him to be the best player to be ringless. Because I don't feel like he would be. It's a hot take. So I get what I'm saying. But if you get what I'm saying, I'd rather him have a ring and be one of the bottom half players with the ring versus being the best player with no ring.
He really might not even be the best point guard of all time without a ring.
I mean, the only ones I could think of is like Nash. I mean, technically AI was like AI was both. AI was like a shooting guard / point guard, but
he's his number and assist, ain't he? He like 3, ain't he?
I think he's up there. I think he might be right behind Damn. Fuck Utah. What's the nigga's name?
He right behind Stockton.
Yeah. Wow.
Like 2 or 1.
That's how you know I don't give a fuck about Utah at all. I forgot that nigga name.
Other nigga, but yeah, Stockton got
that other nigga could eat a dick. Let's see, assist. I actually love like doing this from my computer because I can actually look shit up. Yeah, he's so Stockton's first, Jason Kidd's second, and then Chris Paul's third.
So he really is his number. I was right.
Yep, Chris Paul's third. LeBron's not too far. Oh, LeBron is.
He in the top 10.
So he's fifth.
You said he fifth?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And then I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think the Heat was gonna pull away like they did on the Knicks. I believe the Knicks hype. And then I realized Jimmy Butler's fucking him, and I was like, oh shit. I kind of forgot.
He really been getting in their ass.
He really has.
Which is crazy as hell. Because apart from Jimmy Butler, what the fuck do you do with niggas like Bam every other game? Because he one of them niggas too every other game.
Shit, Lowry has been hitting shots. Incredible. Fucking like Kevin Love looked like Kevin Love of the Cavs, which is crazy. Like, I don't know how Jimmy does it. And that's the thing I hate. Like, I'm not even a Miami Heat fan, but if I was a Miami Heat fan, I'd be pissed because Pat Riley don't spend no money, he don't spend no bread, he don't try to get nobody to like rebuild that roster to help and cater Jimmy Butler. It's because Jimmy Butler's just turns it up in the playoffs, so it's like you ain't gotta.
Niggas have to be really willing to go there, bro. And then Pat works something out.
Yeah, if Pat like, oh, you interested somewhere else? You want how much? Nigga, fuck you. That shit is crazy. And then the Nuggets are kind of getting in the ass with the Suns. But if Kevin Durant and Devin Booker keep playing how they play, I still think they could win the series. Because if Jokic drops a 50-point triple-double and he still can't win, it's like, all right, my nigga, like, there's some cracks in your system. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing, but there's some cracks. And
what's the fuck going on right now?
42-36 Nuggets, Suns, but
Celtics ass, bro.
We just ain't got no dogs, nigga. We ain't got no.
I don't want to tell you right to your face, but I'm gonna tell you right to your phone. Y'all nigga, what? Yeah, I don't know.
We just
niggas starting accident out. Niggas, oh my god! I'm looking at I'm about to show you.
We just ain't got no dogs. Like, we ain't got some killers, man. We just, I just don't get it. It's like we don't want to win. It's like this is the best team that we've had. The coaching, I'm gonna say Ime is a better coach, but I like our coach now. He's not a bad coach. We just
Doc looking like, damn, y'all niggas ass without me.
All right, Doc gotta chill. But we just not. Like, we don't have them killer instincts. Like, Jason Tatum has had fucking damn near this whole series, if you want to be honest, of career defining like moments and games he could have had to establish that he's him and he's one of the top 5 best players in the world. Because you had an argument for him being the 4th best player this year as far as MVPs go, and he has not shown it. And he's fucking disappeared. And another thing that makes me worried is like, Jaylen Brown has been playing out of his mind. I think he had a bad game today, but I didn't look at the statistical stats, so I can't speak to that. So let me not say that. But
that nigga's gone anyway, right?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I feel like this nigga want to leave. So like, yeah, we could give them the max, but I don't know if he's going to want to stay here. I'm hoping he stays because I really want him to stay. And I feel like that's a good 1-2 punch. And I'm at the point where it's like, Marcus Smart, Yo, dog, this is not the 90s, my nigga. We don't need heart. Nigga, bye. like, you know what I'm saying? I thought, you know, I love Scary Terry, and I think Scary Terry is a beast in fucking Charlotte, but it was like, I was hurting when we lost that nigga, but then once I realized we were the fucking Celtics, and it didn't really matter, I'm looking at Marcus Smart the exact same way, and it's like, he's a cool point guard, but if he's the point guard, he ain't really doing shit. Like, he's
that
about
nigga a two guard masquerading as a point.
But that's the thing. He shoot like he's a point. He shoot like he's fucking Dame. That nigga's not. Realistically, all we need is like a third threat that can shoot. Like, I like our 6 men of the year. Our bigs are okay, but our bigs have always been a flaw. If we get, I don't know what we could do, but get Marcus Smart the fuck up out of here. Get us a true big, so Horford and Robert Williams could play like maybe the 4, or just have a rotation of 3.
Horford just need to fuck around retire.
He is getting up there though. He is getting up there.
He ain't got too many times left on that table, bro.
And that's the thing though, is like if we lose Jaylen Brown, I don't even know where he would go, which is scary. And then 2, like, nigga, oh my god, we were gonna be in full rebuild because there's so many holes that just open up if like we lose Marcus Smart. And like I don't know, because like I trust our GMs because they've been pretty good in the past, like especially how much we rebuild the roster, because I feel like out of anyone that's like literally not on a LeBron centric team or a Kevin Durant centric team, we rebuild our roster more than anyone. Like, nigga, I swear to God, if we lose Jaylen Brown, which we could, and then sign like Marcus Smart or some shit, and don't get a big or don't get a big name, like, it's not.
I'll do some silly ass shit like that.
We, you know, I think we're seeing the big 3 era of basketball die, just because, like, the only team that's left that's technically a big 3 is like fucking Phoenix. And even then, Phoenix might be the only ones left because you saw what they had to give up for Kevin Durant. So, I mean, I don't know. If we lose to Philly and Philly don't win the chip, I don't want to hear shit from another Philly fan in my fucking life. Like, y'all niggas have been talking about the process. I don't want to hear about no process. I don't want to hear about no plan, no project.
But they ain't winning no chip.
Do you have them past the Heat? Like getting past the Heat?
Them niggas is not beating the Heat, man. I don't give a damn.
Like, that'd be crazy if the Heat beat all these niggas without Tyler Hero. Like, that'd be it.
They whooping these niggas' ass without Tyler Hero, without an Oladipo. Oladipo really wasn't moving the needle. Like, he just ain't been the same. And he had that scary ass incident. I hope he recovers. God bless him, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga might not play ever again.
Man, he got fucked up.
So, yeah, if they really like that, if they doing all this without what they supposed to be having, then it really is looking like it's playing out to be like the pandemic rematch.
Yeah, the bubble.
Feel fuck when anybody says that pandemic playoffs went crazy because niggas was watching every game.
Niggas had a hoop for real.
Whether it be 12 o'clock, noon. Yeah, that shit was crazy. So, and plus, everybody's like, everybody, and plus, like, everybody's like, oh, I don't want to see the bubble rematch because you know it was the easiest it was the less watched fucking finals there was. Nigga, it was 3 years ago. You know how many players that came and gone on both them teams since then? The only fact the only niggas really that were a constant in both those teams now is Jimmy Butler, LeBron, and AD. Everything else was switched up. So these are two completely different ass teams.
Let's get into another topic here. Did you listen to Jackman at all?
Damn, nigga, you didn't hear what the fuck I just said?
Yeah, I heard you talk about the bowl. And I don't know if that's true, because I feel like, wasn't Lowry's been there for a while? I ain't gonna lie to you, I think the Heat damn near have the same team. Them niggas don't change. Like, who did the Heat have? Kind of ad is this?
They ain't got nobody that moving the needle except for Jimmy.
Oh, well, yeah. Because, I mean, shit, Tyler's out, but Tyler was born in 2000? Oh, my God, that's disgusting. Because Bam was there. I mean, Haslam was there, if that counts, but... oh, shit. That was funny.
Niggas gonna have to retire the chair. You know, just give that nigga the chair.
That is fucking funny. That is funny.
Don't need a chip, you need a chair.
Imagine that's what was holding them back. Is like they didn't want to like take up a spot for Haslam. Like, nah, you keep it, bro. If you don't get your old ass up.
Honestly, for real though. But yeah. While we get break into the action, people rate this shit 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere where your heart desires for your listening pleasures. And we're back. We're better than ever. Hopefully, you know, hard times always prevail for us, but we definitely get through the shit. We're definitely built for tough. So yeah. God bless you, and thank you for having your patience with us. You know, bro, I just ate a nasty ass pizza, bro. Before we even got on this podcast, I ate a nasty ass Supreme Casey pizza, bro. I 10 out of 10 do not recommend. Do not get a Supreme pizza, period. But definitely for sure, do not get it from Casey's.
Because it's Supreme, like they don't be, not everything be Supreme. Some should be mad regular. Like you got to be careful. No kidding.
And how I like about Supreme, the only thing I like about Supreme is really just the peppers. And I like, see, a Supreme pizza to me, it has to taste like damn near like a stuffed calzone. Remember the Pizza Hut calzones where you had the Supreme calzones and then just a regular pepperoni?
Mm-hmm.
That's how that shit has to taste. If it don't taste like that to me, it's disgusting. So, and I don't be liking onions. That's the only thing about Supremes that I don't like is the onions. I'm not an onion person.
I think I've only really had a Supreme pizza once or twice in my life.
Dirty.
I guess.
There ain't no I guess, nigga.
I don't fuck with Supreme like that.
You damn right. I don't either, so.
Yeah, one to two was too many times?
So why was it out of your character for you to what?
1 to 2 is too many times?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I've never purposely gotten a Supreme pizza. The only reason why I got a slice of Supreme pizza is because I needed to eat.
So then, therefore, you purposely got a Supreme pizza. It's not like a nigga offered you a Supreme pizza. That's what happened with me. I didn't get that shit.
So what the fuck else you gonna eat from there, bro? Because I know you ain't eating nothing. Anything else from Casey's?
Just pizza. I just wouldn't get a supreme pizza. That's all.
That's all they had, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Mm.
They ain't even have no cheese, bro.
That's crazy. Like, damn, nigga, you can't make cheese. They was like, nah.
This shit was stupid as hell because there was one nigga back there, and it was. I'm not gonna say what Casey's it was, but yeah, do better. But anyway, on to another topic.
Yeah, did you listen to this Jackman album?
I haven't listened to that shit yet. I gotta listen to it. I gotta listen to it like on like a day when I'm just chill, or like just strolling through a car. Because I haven't listened to it yet. But that nigga say some shit about MGK.
No, what he said was, I'm the hardest rapper since the nigga said, I'm the hardest white rapper since the guy that rapped about mom spaghetti and vomit.
Oh, that's probably what sparked MGK's little soft ass.
Yeah, basically.
That nigga just want to turn the Nas every time some other white rapper comes up, bro.
Which is a good thing. That's what we need in hip hop. We need people that want to battle each other.
So we need an MGK, bro.
Yeah, well, if it's white, yeah. If white rappers are gonna be battling each other, I'm trying to see that shit. Like
MGK versus G-Eazy versus.
I'm going MGK all day.
You actually watching it?
I didn't say that. You asked me a question. I didn't say I would participate about it. I just said who I'm picking. Oh, but what if G-Eazy play if it ain't safe, it ain't safe?
I know. Which is crazy as hell right now because I know a shorty and a nigga that will both get a notification from that shit just to watch it.
That's disgusting. So then wait, okay, to derive from the Jackman conversation, do you think Jack Harlow is the hardest white rapper since Eminem?
Yeah, wholeheartedly.
Why are you trolling? You didn't listen to the album.
What?
Why are you trolling? You didn't even listen to the album.
No, but I'm listening to. But like, as far as his previous, not his like in the last year, but like his back when before Harlow was Harlow, back in like 2018, 19, and 20 and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely okay. Can I say? You know, I'm not even gonna go there. I'll go. Yeah, he's Mac Miller of all time. No, I'll go Eminem, Mac Miller, and then I'll probably go Jack.
I ain't gonna lie, my list is disrespectful. Because my first two, I agree with you. I go M, Mac.
Because you're not getting around the topic of a white rapper without mentioning Eminem. You're not getting around that topic.
Yeah, I mean, he's the thing that doesn't make it a correlation. He's the thing that's the outlier that doesn't like. And there's not a pattern there because Eminem's so far out of this world. Like he's in a regular rap conversation. But
you're not going to eyes.
What? Nigga said you're not gonna put Vanilla Ice? No shit.
Ain't nobody in this lifetime.
He better not be. He better not be on A list. But
50.
50 what?
50 of all time.
White rappers? No.
You want to say it?
Bro, he got one song.
He definitely no, but that's what I'm saying. He top 50. He definitely top 50 of all time in rapping.
You gonna make me look up mad white rappers just to prove that this nigga's not.
You gotta look up white rappers. You gotta look up them all time, bro, because he up there.
Okay, now that we adding the niggas too, no, hell no.
I said all time in rap. He's 50. He probably 51, honestly. He probably either 50 or 51.
Nigga, his single might be 50, 51, but that's not him.
When you think about, listen, when you think about it like this, though, check this out, though. Rap in its genre is only probably about 45 years old right now, right?
Right, give or take.
Rap is not that old. When you think about the niggas that came and went, Vanilla Ice was in that early stages. Vanilla Ice was definitely in them early stages, bro.
I'll cash up you $1 right now. If you tell me one other song outside of Ice Ice Baby.
What? Why? Why $1? Get with it.
You got a song called "Get With It"?
For sure.
First.
But okay, what Vanilla Ice? What album are we talking about though? Are we talking about?
You're not about to lie like you're a fan. That nigga said, "What album? He got an album? He made more music."
Are we talking about Mind Blown, or are we talking about To the Extreme? Because To the Extreme got obviously the bopper Ice Ice Baby. It got Stop That Train.
Yeah, you saw this. You know, first of all, Tyler, I just want to put this perspective for you. So obviously you use Apple Music, I use Spotify. Cool. I just want you to know how disgusting this is. When I looked up Vanilla Ice, they didn't use a young picture of Vanilla Ice. They used a current picture. This nigga do look old as shit in this picture. And somebody...
Why does this got an album called Hard to Swallow, bro?
Hey, yo. But this nigga got 2.5 million listeners monthly on Spotify. And then his top 3 songs is Ice Ice Baby, Ice Ice Baby, Ice Ice Baby Radio Edit. I don't know what's the difference between the two, but there's a radio edit version. And then song 4 is Ninja Rap. I don't know how, but I'm gonna say that sounds racist. I don't know.
What's Ninja Rap, bro?
I don't know.
What am I supposed to do with that? Like,
then he had an album called Vanilla Ice is Back, Hip Hop Classics. Ice Ice Baby, You Dropped the Bomb on Me, Fight the Power, Jump Around, Baby Got Back, You Gots to Chill, I Got It Made, Buffalo Soldier, Treat 'Em Right, Insane in the Midbrain, Ice Ice Baby, Rock Hero, dude. What the fuck? Got 4 different versions of Ice Ice Baby?
that To the Extreme, though. Like I'm telling you.
Yo, and I know what y'all was probably thinking. Like, yo, Prince, you just named, like, classic songs as hip-hop classics. No, it's Vanilla Ice version. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know if he's, like, making his own version. I don't know if he's To the Extreme. This shit. Yo, this is a nasty album cover. Stop That Train. What the fuck? Juice to Get Loose, boy. I ain't gonna lie, I see why this nigga was a one-hit wonder. What the fuck are these titles? Anyway, to get back to my white rapper list, this is a nasty turn. So, my number 1, number 2 is Mac. Number 3 for me personally is Action Bronson. 4. 4. I'm putting Russ at 4. Yeah, 5. I put Jack. He got potential. Maybe 6 somewhere NF, somewhere MGK, And outside of that, well, actually, scratch that. My fifth is Paul Wall. I gotta show love to Paul Wall. He be killing it. But that's nice. But then, yeah, the rest trickled down from that. Yeah,
you said nigga Paul Wall.
You just described fucking Vanilla Ice albums. Don't be disrespecting Paul Wall.
I ain't gonna lie, Paul Wall got it.
I was like, we will do a fucking verses if we got to on Patreon. Don't disrespect Paul
Wall. Paul Wall versus Vanilla Ice in a versus.
Like you pick 5 songs, I pick 5 songs. That'd be kind of fire. Hold on.
Oh, Paul Wall's definitely clearing.
Oh, that's for sure.
If it's 5 songs, yeah.
You gonna play all 5 different versions of Ice Ice Baby? That's funny.
What age demographic do you gotta be to remember a time and a place where you was bumping Vanilla Ice? I'm saying 50.
Yeah, about that.
Either 48 or 50.
I mean, I think it's a good song, and everybody could kind of resonate with it and fuck with it. So I feel like
it's in the top 50, bro.
I don't know about all that, but I feel like everybody like even little kids, they'll hear it and they'll hear that dum 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 dum. Ice, like they'll hear that shit. Like, okay, I can fuck with this. Okay, like I like this. But you ain't never heard anyone go, yo, play that shit again. Yo, go rewind that. What was that? That's never happened. Like, they'll hear once, well, okay, that was cool. That's it. But if niggas talk about, yo, play that shit again, cuz that shit was crazy. What was that? I mean, Vanilla Ice? Let me go check out.
That's definitely a double back in the car.
See, this is why in the future I do want you to get a setup, right? Because I want to look you in the face when you say this shit. You're not doing that.
Not doing what?
Playing Vanilla Ice Baby back to back.
Double back? Hell yeah! If it's Ice.
No, that's why you did that stupid ass cough, because you knew you was bullshit.
No, I think that's stupid ass call because I got some, nigga. So not like that. I mean, like, yeah, I'm completely. Yeah. It's just a cough. Just a cough. This nigga funny as hell, bro. Why? You know that nigga that be wilding out eating food?
Oh, the big black dude.
Plays not the big ass action figure nigga, but the other nigga.
What other nigga? Have they done something before? I might have seen them.
Yeah, it's like that one big ass nigga, and then like the other nigga that just be like spazzing out every time he take a bite out of something.
Oh yeah, I've seen him before. I think I've seen him before.
Like Chris Rock, like Pookie from New Jack City spazzing out.
That is fucking hilarious. Yeah, what about him?
I'm getting tired of seeing that nigga, bro. And I don't know. I know that's niggas pay, and like, you know, that's what they do for a living. That's how they get their kicks. But at the same time, fuck, I need to see that for.
I mean, niggas can get paid. Niggas get their pay. I ain't gonna never hate on niggas doing that, because if like niggas be paying for the wildest shit. But my thing be like, okay, so why is that recommended to me? How do you think I would like
that's
that
what
shit?
I'm saying though, like I saw that shit out of the corner of my eye. I'm just scrolling, minding my own business, bro. I'm trying to stay out niggas' way. And I just see that shit.
That shit is in fucking insane.
Bro, they doing my nigga. Bro, they doing Cody Rhodes dirty as hell. They doing my boy dirty as hell. Did you see Backlash? You didn't watch Backlash, did you?
No, I didn't get the chance to this weekend. But I ain't gonna lie, Bad Bunny got it. Like, that nigga was God there. That intro was crazy.
Yeah. Hey, bro. So Trish is back, bro, right? Trish is back. But at the same time, I'm gonna have to go for the finest WWE superstar. As far as on the diva side, I might have to go Liv.
That's not a bad one.
It's either you ain't mad at that one.
Not mad at that.
It's either Liv or motherfucking It's either Liv or Rhea, honestly.
I ain't gonna lie, this might be the most attractive women wrestlers there are in WWE right now.
You ain't lying, bro, because like back then, growing up, I thought Stacy Keibler was that one. No, Tori Wilson was that one.
I mean, they both were, but that was the thing, is like, I think they both were. Well, I think Stacy was, because Stacy looked natural. I don't know about Tori Wilson, if she was natural or not. Not saying if she's natural, cool, perfect. But like,
Candice,
yeah, but I think she got a
that
boost
was
though.
that one.
But like, because now I'm thinking Bianca looked good. The shorty she wrestled looked good. I forgot her name. Grim gonna kill me because he always say she's fine. Bailey looked good. Liv looked good.
Bailey came out with something crazy.
They look like them tearaway pants. You know what I'm talking about? Like where niggas used to be wearing in the 90s. Talking about game time. Oh shit, because it would have been game time. She look, hey Bailey, if you need me,
I'm already knowing.
That shit look good.
But yeah, bro, like how the storyline is playing out, and this is us talking about some wrestling people because we're wrestling fans. How the story is playing out. Cody might not win that bitch until next WrestleMania. It might not be SummerSlam, bro. It might be because how it's playing out. Because they talking about another Brock Lesnar. They talking about him fighting Brock Lesnar again at Night of Champions. And then what? Isn't
the new belt supposed to be due at the end of the month? Like, isn't somebody supposed to win that?
Somebody's supposed to win that at Night of Champions. But I'm saying though, they talking about these niggas fighting again. I'm like, for what? Like, what the fuck are we supposed to do with that?
And I will say I am tired of the build-up stories. Like, I get every story has to have like a journey and like somebody has to achieve something and like the chase is important, but it's like, nigga, like how many times you gonna make this nigga chase?
Which is why I understand why Cody. I understand what Triple H is doing. I understand why he didn't want Cody to win at WrestleMania. Because first of all, it was that nigga's first main event. He never headlined WrestleMania, period. Ain't no way in hell that nigga's supposed to be losing to Roman Reigns.
I think you let him. I think you let him win because he everything you wanted in the story led up to that point and it got to that point. Whereas like momentum and energy is a hell of a thing. And I don't know if you're going to build up to that point. Like how all the energy and momentum they had at fucking Mania, I don't know if you can repeat that. Because if you could, then Vince McMahon and Triple H and everybody else in the fucking world will just build up anyone.
Right.
Because you got to think about it like this too. Like Kofi Kingston had momentum and they was able to make a moment. Daniel Bryan had momentum. They was able to make a moment. Fucking Big E, but I guess that wasn't really WrestleMania and that was kind of there in the pandemic, so that didn't really count. But like, there ain't been a lot of moments where they built them same niggas back up. It's more of a moment in time. So it's like, it's a weird dynamic because Roman is top dog, but it's like, eventually this nigga gonna have to lose, my nigga. So it's like, you really chose not for him to lose now just to make sure he loses in a year, which is kind of crazy when you think about it.
Here's a stat that made me sick to my stomach, bro. And I don't even want to imagine this. They said, so the longest reigning WWE champion of all time is like Bruce Santana, right?
Mm-hmm.
That nigga held the belt for damn near, I think it was like something crazy, like 2,000 or some plus years, 2,000 some plus days. Nigga, that damn near equals out to like, how much is 2,000 days? That's like 10 years, nigga. Ain't it?
I thought it was like 4 or 5.
4 or 5, yeah. Either way, that equals like up to like 4 or 5 years. They was talking about this nigga Roman Reigns beating up. Bro, I will stop watching.
He damn near about to do it. I think he's close. All these fucking ads. I hate when you look something up and then like mad ads pop up. Like, nigga, ain't nobody tell you to do all this shit. But let me look it up. Do apologize. Title reign. There we go. Oh,
nigga, Bruno held the title for 2,803 days, bro.
7 years? Jesus.
That's 7 years.
And I think Roman's just hit 1,000? Right?
Nigga, just 1,000, bro.
Damn.
They got that shit, because they got that shit to 400 plus.
He's at 982.
So by the time SummerSlam comes, right, that'll be 1,000, well over 1,000 days.
But if anyone would get to 2, it would be Roman.
Yeah, no, bro. No can do. No, sir. Because the nigga got 5 kids, bro. Nigga got family. And you think about the thing about with like being like the head guy, being WWE champion. It's almost like being a champion in any other sport. You got advertisement, you gotta be everywhere, you gotta do all these like endorsements and stuff like that. Nigga got 5 kids, bro. I'm sure he wants to see them. Sure he wants to spend time with them. Nigga's gonna be making his first appearance this Friday since WrestleMania.
Like wrestling? I thought he didn't make no appearances.
Literally since WrestleMania, the nigga's been going, bro.
Yeah.
So the nigga don't appear anyway, you know?
I think it's like, I don't know, I feel like Brock fucked a lot of things up. Like niggas ain't have to show up to work because of Brock and shit.
You damn near might not be wrong. Yeah.
Shit is crazy. Speaking of crazy,
but on to the next.
Dalai Lama was wilding. Like, why he do that? Why he asked the kid to suck his tongue? That is nasty as hell. Like, and then what made it so bad is like they were trying to say it's like our culture or whatever, and then they put out an issue state. Like, if this is your culture, like, you putting out a statement. I don't know, niggas are just nasty.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's I didn't know what to think of that. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, that shit was crazy though. But yeah, 10 out of 10 do not recommend.
I feel bad for the little kid too, because that's traumatizing. Because it's like you over here at church or whatever it's called. I'm sorry. I apologize if it's not considered church. But like you over here trying to get like the good scripture and word, and nigga talk about sucking my tongue. Hey, yo. Hell no.
Yeah, speaking of some wild shit, Genuine might need to retire, bro. That nigga. Genuine's been doing probably the most craziest shit that I've ever seen in the past couple of years, as far as just being on stage. Because you know, as an old head, if you're an old rapper, especially or like an old singer from the '90s, you know you're supposed to be cool. You know you're supposed to have a good time, sing all your hits and stuff like that. This nigga been jumping off the stages, landing goofy, still singing while he's falling.
It's to me, it's just always kind of crazy that like
Genuine might be the funniest old head singer I've ever seen, bro. Because you don't see Keith Sweat doing that. You know?
I just find it funny that like old heads really just be like everybody be turning into an uncle, bro. That should be crazy as hell. Like he looked like an uncle doing all this shit. Like why are you doing all this extra shit? Like no one told you to do that, and here you are doing all this extra shit. Like that shit is insane to me.
I just hope to God, I just hope and pray that once 48 or once 45, 50s roll around, we don't see Bryson Tiller doing no crazy stupid ass shit like that.
Imagine him jumping trying to land to the don't beat. That shit would be funny. Don't
flip off stage, land on a fucking big ass speaker or something.
I think what's crazy too is as he was falling, instead of being like, "Oh shit!" Oh, he just kept singing, like kept trying to sing, like nigga, if you don't get up off the ground,
nigga talking about in the ocean.
So you try to hit the note there. That is funny. Speaking of old niggas, I hate to do it. I hate to do it because you know I like to stick up for my fellow Brians. You know, like I think it's a great name. I like to represent us.
What Brian? So, because y'all got like three different variations of Brian.
Well, the one I'm speaking about in this in particular situation is Brian McKnight. That nigga is wildin'. Have you seen what he did lately?
No, I haven't.
So, to bring you and everybody up to speed, what he did was Brian McKnight has had kids from a prior to relationship, and now he moved in with this current, I guess, wife, and you know has been with his current wife and his current stepkids for some time now, and I think he even had a kid with this woman. So Brian McKnight has a junior who's an artist and is currently singing, but it was in his prior two relationships, so he don't fuck with that nigga no more. And he named his new baby with the new mistress, or new wife, excuse me, Brian McKnight Jr. So there's two Brian McKnight Jr.'s. Just how George Foreman named like all his kids George Foreman. Same thing with Brian McKnight. And then
Foreman, he's sick as hell for that, bro.
But hold on, let me finish. So it was one of the daughters' birthdays, and this is one of the daughters in the new relationship and new family. Let me see if I can look it up currently right now. I ain't gonna lie, I do love. I know I said it before. I'm gonna reiterate. I like being on my PC because I can actually look up shit to not speak from my fucking ass. Which is crazy too, because Brian McKnight Jr., the first one, is still going by Brian McKnight Jr. And where's the post?
I go by the second.
At this point. So I guess he just does not fuck with his past life, right? I don't know what happened between him and his daughter, but this was the post. This was the post a few weeks ago. Or excuse me, I guess it's dated. So this was a post last year. Brian McKnight says, "Today we celebrate you, Jules, on your birthday. Your mom and I couldn't be prouder of you and couldn't ask for a better daughter than you. Happy birthday to the best daughter ever. Love you a zillions." Mind you, how many kids does Brian McKnight have? We're going to look this up currently. He said all that, right? To the stepdaughter. This nigga got 1, 2, 3? 3 kids?
3 kids, huh?
3 kids where he left that relationship, that dynamic, and was like, yeah, fuck y'all niggas. Hey, Jules, love you. I ain't never known what it's known to be like to have a daughter in my life. Kiki. And mind you, he got 2 daughters. Prior to, I guess 1. All right, let me see. He got a daughter. So that, to me, is insane to say about your family as you got family members that you just not fucking with. And then to name your kid Brian McKnight Jr. like you ain't got a McKnight Jr. It's crazy.
Y'all niggas showing out at the Nuggets game. Y'all got Sean Payton and Russell Wilson both on the sideline.
This nigga ignored the Brian McKnight.
No, I ain't trying to hear that bullshit, bro. Yeah, that's crazy as hell.
First of all, what would you do if he was the first one? Like,
what
would you do if he was the first Brian McKnight?
Bro, I'm changing my name to a different Brian type. Like, I'm changing it, like, whatever my Brian... whatever my Brian is spelled, or however my Brian is spelled out, I'm either putting a B-I-A-N, or that bitch is going to B-R-Y-A-N. So...
And what's crazy too.
I'm becoming a third junior. I'm becoming a first or a second.
What's crazy too is
honestly, which one would you be the first or a second?
I don't know, because you're a junior, so it'd be like the second or third, to be honest. But what's crazy is, like I said earlier, Brian McKnight Jr. is an artist and is a singer, a songwriter, and a dad. This nigga is going by Brian McKnight Jr. It's not like he didn't go by his name already. So his dad knew all that and was like, yeah, fuck that nigga. I'm going by this. That is insane level of hate.
Are you mad? Would you be mad in that situation?
Fuck yeah. I'm more mad at the Brian McKnight Jr. part than the daughter part, because I could take some shade. Nigga, don't give the nigga my name. What the fuck? Like, you gave me that name. That is insane.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'd be pissed for a little bit, but like I said, I'm changing my name to a different type.
Yeah, for sure. You got to.
So I'm changing it from like, I'm going from TYLER. I'm going like TILER.
But I mean, I kind of understand why he didn't change it, because it was like you're a songwriter and you're a singer, and your daddy is Brian McKnight. I get why you want to keep Brian McKnight Jr. So just by accident, if niggas Google Brian McKnight and they just happen to find your song, it makes sense. Like from logistics standpoint, I 110% understand it. So he might have to take the L, but the rest of the kids, like the daughter, like, yeah, I would not fuck with that nigga. I'd change my last name immediately. I wouldn't even hyphen this shit. I would just change it. But like,
you just change it.
Like everything else is fucking insane. So I guess like the main reason why him, like Brian McKnight and the daughter are not fucking with each other is because I don't know how this came to be, but allegedly Brian McKnight knew about something that happened to his daughter. Supposedly she messed with someone older in their family. That's what he alleged. So he wanted to get the results of that alleged incident. I don't know how, maybe DNA or something. I really don't know how. I don't know the logistics. I'm just freestyling this. I don't really feel like Googling this too, because I am on my PC and I don't want to look up Brian McKnight sex. But so he accused his daughter of having like relations with somebody older in their family, which is kind of a weird thing to accuse your daughter of. But I guess she's also older at the time, so I don't know. I think she's of age. I'm misquoting here, and instead of getting the records of just that one incident, he wanted all her records of like her dealings with like relationships and people she was involved with, which in her defense, rightfully so, she was kind of like, nigga, what the fuck do you need all that for? If you're accusing me, like basically, if you're accusing me of having sex with this one person, shouldn't we get the DNA results of that instance of the one person? Which I don't even know how you get this shit, but I guess you can. And she was like, nah, I'm not doing it. First of all, I'm grown, so I'm not doing that. You don't need to know everybody I fuck. Just know I didn't fuck him.
For real though, honestly.
And if that was the case, I could see a world where she don't fuck with him, but for him to just put all that sauce on her and not fuck with her and then say fuck the other two kids on top of that as you get like into a new relationship is like, nigga, that's weird.
Yeah, you ain't lying on that, bro. I wouldn't even. Yeah, that situation's crazy as hell.
Yeah, so I guess God bless everybody. But yeah.
Everybody just be safe out there, bro.
Because it's like, yeah, I know he's complaining about our problems in life being crazy and hectic and busy and all this shit, but it's like, yo, it could be way worse, bro. It could be another Tyler Gross out here.
Niggas out here with the same name.
Same blood and everything. That's crazy.
It's really like that episode of Tyler Perry's House of Pain where CJ named both his kids Jasmine.
It's crazy. Like, you gotta explain that your dad's stupid. Like that'd be the type of shit that piss me off. Like I gotta explain my dad's dumb. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. Hell no, bro. Yeah, nah.
Is there anything else you want to talk about, or you want to wrap this up?
Yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up, bro. Because like it's starting to get to that. I'm starting to damn that's crazy.
But it finally felt good to be back on the podcast, Tyler, for episode 121. What was your
where are you trying to eat at? Because I got something to talk to you like off script.
I don't know.
Yeah, you find that shit out, bro.
You're right. I do need to find it out. But let me close the pod. Then we can talk about that shit after. Yeah. So what is your closing statement for episode 121?
Man, it's good talking to everybody, man. Good being back, being the voice of the people, being the voice that y'all need to hear. good chopping it up with my brethren, my motherfucking brother. And yeah, we apologize. We wholeheartedly apologize for not being here with you guys. You know, not being your daily not being your Tuesday laughs and stuff like that. But like, you know, as much as we like to entertain y'all, we also got our own shit going that we need to take care of and address first before we let y'all into our world. So just be patient with us like you have been every single year, every single time y'all tune in. We appreciate y'all, love y'all, respect to you. Be safe out there, y'all. And be cool, bro. Be cool, cause hydrate and all types of shit. Cause like how this weather look like it's turning out this summer, it's gonna be a bad motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna be a bad motherfucker, bro. So just make sure that you're staying healthy, getting in shape, and drinking what you're supposed to be drinking. And that's all I want to say to y'all tonight. And God bless you. And rate this shit 5 stars.
Yeah, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie. That's what I was spitting. Like, nigga, I'm trying to get the fuck about these warehouse jobs. I'm practically done by this summer. Like, before summer ends, because I ain't trying to get cooked. Like, this should be hot.
That's how you losing that water weight, though.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, man. Sorry that like life's been kind of hectic, but I ain't gonna lie, this is super nice. Like, in fact, like even if me and Tyler keep talking for like 20 minutes, I'm actually gonna be probably done uploading this shit and have it all ready to go on YouTube. Like, I could do both at the same time, which is kind of crazy. So I mean, if this doesn't sound like the greatest episode of the world, I do apologize, but you know what I'm saying, if we can make it work while I'm still here at this current job, then hey, we might be able to crank out more episodes for you, because it's not as taxing on us. It's not like we have to physically be there. We could just kind of hop on a call real quick and shit, maybe we could do 2 episodes a week or something like that. I don't know, but we had to give you guys something, man. I was feeling guilty for not giving you guys nothing in a month, but
we damn sure have.
Yeah, I love y'all, man. Y'all be safe. Y'all be smooth. Hopefully y'all enjoy this and get to doing more interviews and all that stuff. So we out. Bye.